Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Good evening, you're watching Oman News from the Sultanate of Oman Television. First, the headlines. At the end of its visit to China, the commercial delegation from small and medium enterprises discovers numerous investment opportunities. The Ministry of Civil Service conducts written examinations and personal interviews for candidates for jobs in the governorate of North Al-Batina. And Bahla Group for Voluntary Work organizes campaigns to implement some projects at touristic sites in the wilaya. Good evening once again, and thank you for joining us. Those with headlines, and now the news in details. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cabal of greetings to His Excellency President Abdul Aziz Bouteflika of Algeria on his re-election as the President of the Republic. Within the campaign launched by Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry under the title Join Us to promote the members of commercial delegation from small and medium enterprises SMEs concluded their visit to the Chinese city of Guangzhou by signing trade contracts with more than $500,000. After visiting Canton International Exhibition, a number of the members got trade deals and distribution agency related to equipment of factories, printing establishments, printing on cartoons, as well as equipment and tools for plastic industry, safety and security services, and fire extinguishers. For 2 days, the Minister of Civil Service conducted written examinations and personal interviews for the candidates in the jobs announced in the governorate of North Al-Batina in the premises of Technology College in the Wilaya of Shinas. During the examinations, 1,062 job seekers completed 454 vacancies. The examination is conducted in a transparent atmosphere as per the rules and procedures of Central Employment System without human interference. After that, the candidates got acquainted with the result as the one achieved highest marks is chosen for the job. Bahla Group for Voluntary Work organized campaigns that came within the framework of the first Voluntary Work Forum with the participation of various public and private institutions. The campaigns covered various areas around the wilayas of Bahla with the aim to focus on touristic sites. The youth worked to maintain some roads leading to wadis, constructing shaded areas, as well as to keep areas around the villages clean and hygienic so as the visitors enjoy the natural beauty of the place. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman Television, and still to come in our news bulletin. More than 51,000 Spaniards made the journey north to Britain last year, making them the second biggest or largest groups of arrivals behind the Poles. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The first national conference on psychological health in the Wilaya of Suwayk discussed enhancing health and psychological care for the patients and to stopping by challenges facing the patients. It also aimed to study the relations between the psychological health and physical one, besides highlighting the problems related to the psychological health of women and child. A training workshop for those working in restaurants and cafes was organized in the Wilaya of Ibra. It discussed the activation of municipal role in food safety as well as work papers covering food safety and wrong behavior while preparing food meals in restaurants and cafes. The workshop, in which more than 70 hygiene inspectors and technicians from the Ibra municipality took part, came as inauguration for Food Safety Week organized by the Minister of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources under the title Together Towards Safe Food. Agricultural Vocational Park Project is an initiative initiated by Abdullah bin Abbas School in the Wilaya of Suwayq in the Governorate of North Al-Batina. It aims to teach students administrative and financial leadership skills and acquaint them with agricultural methods such as greenhouses to achieve food security in the Sultanate. The project also came to stress the significance of agriculture and gave students theoretical and practical agricultural lectures. It also connects the new generation with one of the most important profession in the Omani society over ages. To embody the strong relations between the Muslims and the Holy Quran, especially in the Omani society, a Holy Quran memorization competition was held in the Wilaya of Mudaibi for the fourth successive year. Some 93 winners in the contest were honored in a ceremony that crowned efforts exerted by all committees of the competition. The ceremony included speeches that urged all to memorize and understand the Holy Book. More and more young Spaniards are attracted to London by the prospects of work and the chance to learn English. More details in the following report.
Dina Gonzalez came to London from Spain 2 years ago looking for a job. Despite having a degree in economics, she now works in this hotel kitchen.
I found a job in this hotel and started working here. I started by cleaning rooms. Now I work only in the kitchen. That's what I prefer. It's the most convenient for me, given that I can't work in my sector.
Every afternoon, she also does babysitting to earn enough to live. But Dina is happy to have a job. In Spain, her company stopped paying her, and she spent 2 months unsuccessfully seeking work. More than 54% of young Spaniards are unemployed, and many decide to leave the country to try their luck elsewhere, even if it means starting from scratch. Ulysses, a comic strip artist, arrived in London 6 months ago.
The crisis has worsened. It's hit culture, health, education. I think there's a problem with culture in Spain, that it's not valued. For example, here in London, culture is valued, supported and encouraged.
In 2013, more than 51,000 Spaniards came to work in the United Kingdom, the vast majority aged under 34. They made up the second largest immigrant group, just after the Poles. Ulysses is freelance and can study English while working, but without language skills, many Spaniards, like Joanna and Mark, find it difficult to get jobs in their sectors.
I have some grounding in English and thought I would come here to improve, so that I have more job opportunities when I return home.
Joanna and Mark do bar work for just over £6 an hour. However, none of these young Spaniards appear to regret coming to the UK. Here they have work, they can learn English, and they soon find their place within an ever-growing Spanish community.
And now for the general weather forecast. Clearer skies will prevail over the Sultanate with chances of low clouds and fog late at night and early morning over parts of the Governorate of South Sharqiya al-Wusta and the coastal areas overlooking the Sea of Oman. Winds along the southeastern coast of the Sea of Oman will be southwesterly light to moderate, while it will be northeasterly light to moderate along the rest of the Sultanate. Seas along the southeastern coast will be rough with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television. And now, before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. At the end of its visit to China, the commercial delegation from small and medium enterprises discovers numerous investment opportunities. The Minister of Civil Service conducts written examinations and personal interviews for candidates for jobs in the governorate of North Al-Batina. And Bahla Group for Voluntary Work organizes campaigns to implement some projects at touristic sites in the wilaya. With that, we come to an end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.